And welcome to the show,
Oh,
everybody. Had to find the
wow.
slider, the
What
button
a
there.
what a segue.
Yes. We went from I don't even want. There's no point talking about.
We went from something that was completely off topic and
Yeah,
completely irrelevant to
to
whatever
this.
we're talking about
What
now.
happened to our background? It's black again.
I know.
It's weird. And I got to change the title, the topic. So
This is the premium edition
this is the premium
background.
edition. Let me.
That's
While we're
right.
doing this, I'm gonna adjust the copy of edit this one.
Hello, everybody. How's it going? Welcome to another Monday. Oh my goodness, it's been a very eventful few days since last week.
Yes, I'm sure you've got a lot
Yeah,
going on. How about you
I've
talk about that while I try to
I will indeed
fix
talk
this?
about that.
Because
Last week to this to today has been a roller coaster. Starting with middle of last week, as many of you know, we talked about it last time. My producer has hurt her leg, and because of that, she's been decommissioned, and someone has to take care of her. I mean, I guess I had to. Someone had to do it, right? So there I was. Turns out, uh, reports came back. I don't know if I talked about this in a little bit more detail, but reports came back. She has two fractures on the outside of her ankle. So you know how your socket, oh,
fudge.
three fractures. Yeah, two fractures. So
But
like
who's
your
counting?
socket, well, yeah. So you know how you have your ball joint in the top, right? It's right on the top section where it connects to the ball joint of your foot. There's two fractures on the side, and then she also has a couple of tears to her tendons on the top and around her ankle area. Four tears in total. So yeah, she's not going anywhere, um, sadly. So she's going to be decommissioned for about a month. As yeah, can't walk, can't go to work, just kind of here. Oh, and there's our background.
Yep,
So it is what it is.
fixed.
But yeah, so that's one thing that happened. The second thing that happened, I went to the I went to the Canadian consulate a little last week. Had to get some government stuff done. Oh, is that the
Actually, I'm overdoing it. That's actually good. I'll talk about that later. Keep going.
Yeah, we'll
So,
talk about that later. But yeah, then I went to the consulate. I swear to God, this is what happens. I go there because I have some paperwork I had to get done. I go, yeah, you're gonna need a beer for this one. Heck, I'm gonna need my beer for this one. What are you drinking? Orion. Oh, very good.
Orion, the
Nice
Southern
choice.
Star. Orion Southern
Very
Star
nice, very
version.
nice. And I'm having Suntory.
Oh, Korean
Still,
malts.
still waiting for that sponsorship.
Mm. We will also accept the sponsorship from Orion since it's like closer to us. It might be
Oh
you know,
yes, yes, good
a little more
choice, good
attainable.
choice. That would be great. Any kind of beer sponsorship.
Tiger. I take
Tiger,
Tiger, Orion,
Chang,
Chang.
yeah,
Yes.
Singha. Hey,
Yep.
give your boys a shout.
Yeah.
This could be brought to you by name of your beer.
Yeah. So consulate.
So I was at the consulate. So I made my appointment. I go there, and then call my name and ask me, "Hey, sir, where's your paperwork application?" And I said, "Funny you asked. When I was at your your bookings page, nowhere did it say, click this, or whatever to print out this form that you have to fill out," which I found very weird because the last time I had to fill out, a form of this sort, it was right there, right? So I asked her, like, hello, like, por qué? And then she's like, oh, well, it's on our website.
Yeah.
I was like,
Sorry, A.
yeah, no,
Sorry about that,
not
A. Sorry to boot
not
that.
not not a single A in the whole time that I was there. So I was also a
Oh,
little bit disappointed as well.
wow.
But anyways, the point being, they said oh, you need to fill in this specific piece of paperwork for us to process. And I said, great, but nowhere on your website said it's there. Can you at least let me know where it was? And they said, well, it's on the website. I'm like, no poop, Sherlock.
Yeah.
That's literally what I said to her. Like, I couldn't contain myself. And then I'm like, well, how about this? Can you help me print it out and then I'll fill it out for you? And then the lady said, yeah, that's exactly what I'm doing. And I swear to God, I waited 10 minutes as she was clicking through trying to find the
So she
form.
couldn't even find it. She's like, it's on
She
the
couldn't find
website.
it. Yeah, and then so I stood there right in front of her, and I said, "Form's not so easy to find, isn't it?" And then she looked at me and she just gave me that sarcastic smile, like,
She's like,
"Oh, you're so
mm.
nice, sir," you know.
It's like that,
And so
what, Daenerys, Game of
yeah,
Thrones
Daenerys,
meme.
yeah,
Yeah. Mm.
yeah, exactly.
The
So
condescending.
yeah, so that's what that's how I spent my Friday, and so I finally got my little piece of paperwork. I was gonna fill it out right there. She's like, sir, it's gonna take you a little bit of time to fill out, anyways. I'm like what, 5 minutes? And then she says, oh, no, 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 we close in 3 minutes. I'm like, oh,
Oh.
okay. Yeah, so they close at 12:30 because it took them yeah, I don't know, but their passport division closes at 12:30. So
yeah, I can share a story of my same dealing with the American consulate.
yeah. So I mean, it's just, yeah, I'm there, I deal with it, and then I leave, and so I have to take another morning off tomorrow just to go drop down paperwork and pay up, and it's just a pain in the butt, but it's okay. I was like, it has to be done. Might as well do it now while I still have extra time on my on all the passport and documentation.
Yep.
So might as well just get it done.
Yeah, mine's not as exciting as yours. Mine, actually, you have to book an appointment, and it's literally about a month out. And I had to get something notarized, like a legal doc, and I was like, all right, cool, notarize. And I'm like, oh wait, I can't notarize anything here. I'm like, oh well, the American consulate. Well, it's the American Institute of Taiwan. It's not officially an embassy. And I was like, I'll just go see how it's available. Oh wait, first notary. They do notary 2 days a week, and if you're not there at the second the hand sweeps on the watch, if you're not there, they're like, nope, see you later. Go book again. I mean, they will not let you in, and it's like, man, you walk in, you're like, sure, give me your phone. It gets in a locker, anything electronic. Boom. Oh, you have a battery charger. Oh, it goes in the locker too. It's straight up I'm surprised they don't just strip you down and put you in a plastic bag and send you upstairs.
The worst part of this was, I don't know if you experienced it there, but the worst part of this was as I was sitting there. Of course, they took my phone, they took my watch. I was sitting there with nothing more than my paperwork and my wallet. That was all I had, and of course, my clothes and stuff like that. But I was there, and I was reading they had these screens. They have 3 screens, so they have Quebecois, and then I refuse to call it French. It's Quebecois. It is English, and then Chinese, right?
Okay.
So I was there, and they have a lot of information that's very, 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 very helpful. And so this one family is sitting next to me, and I think they were doing immigration for the missus, because it was a dad, a mom, and their kid, and then I think they were there for the wife. So they're looking at the screen, and then the lady says to the husband, "Babe," in Chinese, "Babe, did you read that?" And then the husband says, "Yeah, yeah." And then the wife goes, "I think we're missing something, but I need to scan that QR code to learn more."
You have to go and scan it. Yeah, I mean, it's just
it literally says, it has a bunch of outline stuff. Useful information. It has a QR code at the bottom of the screen. Scan for more information. I'm like, so the lady goes and talks to the security woman. Excuse me, miss. I'm about to go and see the immigration people, and I found some information that I may be missing. Is it okay if I take my phone and I scan and I read? But if I'm missing anything before I go into to meet the immigration person,
Because
the official,
you can scan it, but your phone's locked up.
Exactly.
And the worst part is, if they had that in the US one, you go into this secure outside area, you queue there, then you go in through another reinforced bulletproof bomb, all proof glass. Then you go and you give them everything down there, and it's on one floor. Then you go and you take an elevator up, and then you go across a walkway to a totally separate building through more secured doors and walkway. So it's all air gapped.
Oh,
and
man.
I mean, it's extremely well built. I mean, from a security standpoint. But like, if you needed your phone, you need it, and you're like, yeah, scan for more information. It's like, who thought this through to put scan for more info behind the security barrier where we can't have phones?
Yeah, yeah. Whose idea was this?
Hashtag government.
This
So.
is the Canadian tax money at work. That's what it is right here.
So I'm looking at chat, and they're already talking about pizza toppings right now.
We will get into it.
And yeah, I've seen like do you think potato is a weird topping? I've got some interesting ones for you tonight.
Strangely, though, the place that the producer is talking about, it is a very good Italian, nouveau Italian pizza place in town.
I've seen pizza on. I've actually seen legit pizza on potato on pizza. Yeah, that's like a thing.
It's called it's a rustica pizza, and it's so good. Like the description doesn't do it any justice. It's literally saying, oh, it's baked potato with bacon on with pancetta on pizza.
Yeah.
So like you think in your mind, as an American, you think on your mind baked potato. You think of this loaded baked potato.
And by the way, for those of you who are wondering if this
cream.
is the pizza episode.
Oh yeah.
It's the pizza episode. So.
Yeah, I got mine right here.
Oh, I was about to knock mine. Oh, mine went like, it's the Leaning Tower of Pizza now. First dad joke of the episode. It's great.
Leaning Tower of Pizza. Haha.
So, interesting enough, I went and picked out, and Mark did too. I don't know. We picked out some of our, I don't know what you did. I did some of the most interesting pizzas. Very Taiwanese. And then some are interesting, like weird.
Okay.
That term of it. So yeah, got some pizza, and we're gonna keep it open tonight. I think we're gonna chat. And Herman said bubble tea pizza.
Chill.
I tried to get we had a bubble tea pizza here. I think there is one somewhere, but I couldn't get it for the show. So
yeah, I wanted to go for something weird too. So like Herman mentioned PhD earlier. So let me back this up. So we have three basic pizza joints. I mean, there's many other, but chain-wise, there's three. So there's Pizza Hut, PhD, and Pizza Box. Pizza Box is the former Domino's of Hong Kong.
So they keep the same kind of
Domino's
they kept
vibe? All their they well, not really. They used to.
Oh.
So Domino's used to be pretty prevalent in Hong Kong. It was Domino's. It was essentially just Domino's and Pizza Hut, and then there's another smaller chain called Pepperoni's that operated Hong Kong Island. That was superb, very expensive but very good. But what happened was Domino's got bought up by another company, and then they rebranded as Pizza Box. So Pizza Box is the current of what Domino's Hong Kong used to be.
Okay.
So and then gradually they kind of change things up, and it is what it is now.
Yeah.
So
here we got a handful, some local chains, that are around. There's some quite good ones too. One's very like American, like the small pie, like kind of like like a 10-incher or whatever. Yeah. It's called Mary Jane Pizza. So it's like very like everything's like hippie kind of vibe. And they've got, I probably would say, arguably one of the better all around choices if you just want like good American style pizza. But I don't want to go that because they keep kind of traditional for the most part. But you have Domino's, you have Pizza Hut as well. And then we have one called Napoli, and I've got what my most interesting, and I've never had Napoli before, but the producer talked me into it, and when I saw the list of pizzas, I was like, oh my god, that's a pizza. I'm getting that one.
Oh, man.
This one, I know it's not the blood pudding, nothing like that, but it's definitely not a pizza I've ever seen before in a combination.
Right. Okay. So. Okay. Yeah, I have to say, because so in Hong Kong, the more quirky pizza places are PhD and Pizza Hut, and the closest Pizza Hut, like I told you, driving wise, is at 10-15 minutes away. So it's in Tai Po. That's the closest Pizza Hut. And then PhD, I don't know where the heck they are. I mean, they closed the one that's close to us. But like I was telling you earlier, they closed the PhD, but they opened a Thai restaurant. So like, I don't know if it's really a loss.
When one door closes, another one opens, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I just went with Pizza Box today. I mean, they're the basic, no frills. It is what it is. And I figured I'll order something safe, my go-to choice, And then the wild card is I ordered a lasagna that I have not opened yet. So I
Okay.
don't know. I think it just said lasagna. Everything else was very descriptive, right? But
Just
the lasagna
lasagna.
just said lasagna. So I don't know what I'm getting myself into.
Let's
So
find out.
we will find out.
So,
So
a lot of opinion in chat about pizzas, and a lot. I mean, a lot about specific. I think it's probably one of the most divisive topics you can have when it comes to food. Like people's
Pizza?
favorite. Like if you're a New Yorker, oh, dude, like your pizza radar is like on a different level, right? It's a totally different world if you're a New Yorker.
yeah, yeah. I mean, to be very honest, I thought pizza always brought people together.
Oh no.
I was never that big of a pizza snob. There are many things I'm a snob for, Japanese food, namely, and barbecue. But pizza, I've always thought that everybody like pizza.
It's like Florida
everybody.
UT, man. You can't put those two
know?
together. It's like that. It's that kind of. More Alabama, Florida. I don't know. It's like a couple different. We're talking
Right.
SEC teams here now.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
very American reference on that one.
yeah.
But yeah, pizza. I don't know. But the thing is, I don't think I've ever. Well, I take that back. When you go with traditional, you go like a pepperoni or something standard. I
Yeah.
don't think I've
yeah.
ever had a terrible pizza. I've had it's okay pizza, but even pizza's bad is still good, right? But
True.
there might be some pizzas on this list tonight that could turn some people off.
Okay. So why don't you lead us off with? How about this?
Let's see what I got.
We'll start from the bottom and work our way up in terms of like Bizarro Land.
Okay, so first up, this one's half gone. Because this is the producer's favorite.
Oh, we can start with that.
It didn't last too long. So I had photos, I just couldn't get them launched. So first up on my list, and by the way, these are all the first ones are going to come out of Domino's. And Domino's
very
here
nice.
is definitely a step up from the States, I would say. Just because. So I went the personal. They like a personal pizza combo thing, and actually came with a Pikachu tote. They're doing like I know, seriously, right? So now I'm a proud owner of a Pikachu tote bag. So this one, I'll start with a slice toward the camera here.
Oh, it's so tiny.
Is
Is that broccoli?
It is. So this is their seafood pizza. What you
Okay.
have here is like a little bit of squid. There's some onion hiding in there. That's like I think crab or lobster. Crab. It's
Ooh,
crab
very
right
nice.
there.
Very nice. Very
A little
nice.
bit of broccoli. I don't know, to make you feel better
Uh-huh.
about life, I guess.
Okay.
Cheese and tomato sauce on this one.
I was
and-
feeling it until the broccoli showed up,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
I
broccoli
like
showed up
broccoli.
and you're like-
Just saying.
Yeah, and then on the outside, this is actually like a garlic powder, and then they do the cheese,
The stuffed crust.
the
yes.
stuffed crust automatically on it. So so this
Nice,
Domino's,
nice.
like I said, it's the seafood, which is actually most of the places around here you're going to find some variant of seafood.
Yeah,
The
same thing.
Pizza Hut version of this one has peas on it instead of broccoli.
Okay. No.
So they
no,
sub out.
hard nope on that
yeah,
one.
yeah, exactly. The
Hard
pea
nope
thing,
on that one.
Can't do the
Peas
pea
are
thing.
good, not on pizza.
So all right, we'll give it a run.
All right, man. Seafood pizza is definitely one of those like underappreciated ones. It on the surface is like, what? Why? But then you realize, there's a lot of really even the Italians throw some calamari and some anchovies on their pizzas too. So like seafood pizzas, I feel like are very underappreciated.
This is actually quite good. Surprising. Oh, there's a scallop on here. No, shrimp. So I missed a little baby. So I can get that focus for you guys. Hide my
Nice,
face.
nice,
There you go.
nice,
Little baby
nice,
shrimp on
nice.
there.
Nice.
Actually quite good. Surprisingly good. And I would definitely say, after having the Pizza Hut one, this is better. So
Nice.
if you're in the mood for a seafood pizza, actually, I would probably order this. I don't think I'd order the Pizza Hut one.
Herman's totally right. Yeah, there is a hot dog stuffed crust in Hong Kong. That's why, like, it kind of irritates me that Pizza Hut's so far away. I can't believe I'm actually saying that.
The Pizza Hut here does like these crazy, they usually do some crazy ones, but they sell out like in a day or two.
Yeah, yeah.
They had the Taiwanese
a smoked
one.
salmon one here.
And then the other pizza place I'm going to get to, I didn't order this one. I probably should have, but I didn't want to go like too crazy with it. They had a like a Taiwanese sausage one, the Shaoxing or whatever it's called, sausage.
Oh, yeah, like the small sausages,
Yeah,
right?
but the Taiwanese sausages, and it was like
so
part of the pizza,
good.
but it had bamboo shoots on it and some other
Okay,
stuff.
not good.
I know. I was looking. I was like, oh, that, yeah, check. And I got to bamboo shoots and I was like, nope, gonna take a hard pass on that one.
Yep,
So
yep. So you got the seafood pizza. I got just something
pretty
very
good.
basic. So this is one from Pizza Box. So this is the spicy, I think it's called the spicy deluxe. So it's basically pepperoni, jalapeno, mushroom, onion, stuffed crust like yours, and yeah, that's basically it. Pretty
And
basic. You know, this is my go-to.
pepperoni's really hard to come by here too. I think they have to import all of it. So how does this give me an idea compared to like your reference of Canadian American pizzas, right?
Mhm.
How does this like measure up to like an American pizza?
Okay, so my spectrum's pretty wide. Like, and also I'm not super duper picky. Um, I go from I enjoy gas station pizza to some very nice pizzas. So pizza box, if it's like on the scale of 1 to 10, I rank it like a solid 4.55. You know, kind of right in the middle. Like, it's nothing to ride home about, but I don't think it lets me down. I know what I'm getting myself into. I think that's more like but what I'm trying to say. Gauge your expectations.
Yeah, temper yourself. So it's average. I bet Magus
Yeah.
is in the chat. He's like, normally it's stick around and talk pizza, but I got to go. Seafood on pizza is a crime. You would think it. This one is not bad, actually. It's not going to be my first, second, or third choice when I order pizza, but it's not bad. But this isn't the only seafood pizza I have on the list. It gets a little weirder.
Oh, okay.
Yep. And then it gets even weirder than seafood pizza. And the whole point is we're doing, for me, I tried to do, because I think Taiwan is like definitely the capital of like
Weird food.
non-traditional pizza, right? Like they go very non-traditional.
Where's Nelson? Tonight can probably finally be the night where Lao Wai scores one and Taiwan gets a 0.
Right.
Right?
Yep. I think so. So yours is pretty good, pretty standard, pretty basic, run of the mill. All right, let me move this out of the way. I'm going to move on to something new. What do we got? The producer's already assaulting. Get ready to assault the last piece. Go on.
Done.
I'm waiting. Yeah. So, second up
I love how they're so small too.
Well, I got the little personals because they were doing like a 4-pack deal for these personal pizzas, but they were like all the premium ones. So I was able to order, like, get whatever I wanted. And to be honest, it was like these things are about 100, I think 100, 110 NT, so $3-4 US a piece. So this
Okay, what is this?
I think this is the takoyaki. Yeah, this is the takoyaki one.
Really?
So you see the seaweed powder on top, right? The green.
Right. Okay.
And you got like the little mayonnaise. And
Mhm.
it's supposedly takoyaki, but I don't know what this red is on it. Are those some kind of pepper? We're going to find out. I haven't had it, haven't tasted it, haven't tried it, have no frame of reference on this at all.
Dive right in.
So I'm going to dive in with some
Does it
taco.
have the stuffed crust?
Yes, all of these are stuffed crust. They're going to have the identical crust with the stuffed crust and then the garlic dusting on the outside. So that's the
Nice,
same on all
nice.
of them.
Sugoi, sugoi.
It smells like bacon. How is that takoyaki?
What? Or is it okonomiyaki?
It might be okonomiyaki.
So what's the verdict on this one? You look
Pretty-
very pensive.
You have to read it, Mark.
Okay.
Hang on. Let me.
Focus. Okay, let's see. No, it says takoyaki. It's supposed to be like a honey sauce takoyaki.
Yep, it's sweet for sure. That's what I'm getting.
Like
So-
almost like a chashu sauce. Chashu kind of like a honey soy kind of barbecuey roasty.
I'm getting a little roasty, sweet,
yeah.
and oniony, and that's really the predominant flavors. I would definitely say for me, I'm not getting too much like takoyaki in the
Right.
traditional like night market food or Japanese takoyaki, but I would say it's decent, but not as good as seafood pizza, in my opinion. or traditional. I forgoed all the traditional pizzas tonight, so nothing. I gave up my favorite, man. Like no combo, no sausage, no pepperoni, all the things, just so I could try all the wild.
Nice.
Ones. So okay, not my favorite, but not like don't eat it.
Private Bumpkin said the pizza place he worked at, even the 8-inch personal pizzas were often over $10. They must be some premium personal pizzas.
Now that bite, I got a lot of the like octopus flavor in that last bite.
Maybe that's where all of it went. Just that
Okay,
one bite.
I'll keep the crust. I'm gonna turn that over to get tested out. See what the producer's opinion. I'll give you like secondhand producer's knowledge. And while I queue up my next one, I'm gonna let you do your next item. Meet the crust.
So
the crust is good.
So, oh, that's not what I want to try. That's so. Set I got apparently comes with wings. So they asked me if I wanted the spicy ones or the regular ones. So the spicy ones, they said buffalo wings.
Like vinegar, cayenne pepper sauce,
I'm thinking just buffalo wings. I just know that they're the spicy ones.
But
So let's see, like, well,
Ow.
if these are buffalo wings, these are the saddest looking buffalo wings I've seen in my life.
No, wait. Do they leave the third part of the wing on, like the actual tip of the wing? Okay. Here on the, you got the little drumettes and you got the other part of the wing. On the other
Yeah,
part of the wing,
tip.
they leave the wing tip on here
Yeah.
everywhere.
So
Yeah.
some places do leave the tip on because like some of the ladies like to chew it, or like some of the people here like to chew it, kind of like having chicken feet.
Mm-hmm.
It's not my thing. But if you marinate it a lot and the bones get all soft and stuff, I'll eat the whole thing. Right. So like if they marinate it in a little bit like that Chinese wine, or if it's a cold dish, I'll eat the whole thing. Right. If not, I pass it on. So this is their version of a buffalo wing.
All right.
I don't know what it is. It is just light dusted
It looks
in this.
okay.
I mean, it's at least it looks red. And it's
While you're doing, I'm gonna get the producer's take on the
Surprisingly
thumbs
not
up or
oily.
thumbs up or thumbs down the takoyaki. Yeah, same. Meh.
I just wish they wouldn't call it buffalo wings.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What'd you get on that?
Like, it's just red sauce. Like it's
tomato sauce?
like when you go have spaghetti bolognese at 7-Eleven, take that bolognese sauce and just dial it back a little bit. Just a little bit. Instead of so much sugar, just dial it back a little bit more savory. And that's what it tastes like.
I actually had legit American buffalo style wings here the other day. I ordered from Mary Jane Pizza, the one I was telling you about earlier. And I was like, they were doing like, I ordered Uber Eats and they had like a buy 1 6 thing of wings and you get 6 free. I'm like, all right, I'll buy it. I'll try it. It's like, you get a dozen wings for half price essentially. And I had really low expectations. I opened it up and I was like, holy moly, these are good. These are actually legit good. And I was pretty surprised. So, and as you take a break, I'm going to show you this.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
This is
You were
Domino's.
telling me about that off air. So you can go ahead and explain.
Everywhere, I think if you're a common viewer of the show, you know how I feel about. I think I've expressed at some point in one of the 17 episodes we had about the prevalence of corn soup in Taiwan. It is the default soup of the day. You can go to McDonald's and get corn soup. You can go to pizza. Everywhere has corn soup. Domino's, of course, no exception. Corn soup came free. You go to high-end steakhouses. Soup of the day, surprise, corn
Cream
soup.
of corn.
Cream? I don't know what it is about corn soup. It is the most Taiwanese thing you can have.
Well, yeah, it's the same thing here. All the cream soup in Hong Kong. Herman's absolutely right. So they serve you 2 soups. You go to anyone, they ask you if you want the red soup or the white soup. So the red soup is essentially borscht, and the white soup is cream of mushroom.
So you get like
So it's
cabbage
mushroom
borscht, you
soup.
get like a borscht soup, and
Yeah,
then
yeah. Their version of a borscht,
Hong Kong
which is
HK
Hong Kong
borscht.
borscht. Yeah, Hong Kong borscht, which is not bad. I mean, it sounds watered down AF, but it's actually not bad. They're red soup. But so yeah, the Hong Kong's go-to soup is the cream soup is a mushroom soup
Okay, you can get
everywhere.
mushroom. I think it's obviously the second most popular here, but it's not anywhere. You'll pass 10 corn soups to get one mushroom soup. By far.
It's the
And like I said,
opposite here.
McDonald's, like, you can sub out your French fries in a combo meal for corn soup. You want corn soup to go with your breakfast combo? Hot, no problem. We can throw some corn soup to go with that sausage McMuffin of yours, right? That's
Yes,
good.
sir.
Yeah, you got it, baby. So really, it's something super Taiwanese. I don't know, like corn soup is everywhere. So
Yeah, man. For real, like you get like that mushroom soup here everywhere. Like go to a fancy restaurant and it's literally fancy mushroom soup, chunky fancy mushroom soup. You go to a normal restaurant, it's literally Campbell's.
it's Campbell's with a powder, like the Knorr powder mix.
Yeah.
All right,
So what do we got here?
I got two choices. I can do I'm not quite sure it's dessert pizza, or the other I'm not quite sure it's dessert pizza. This one has the that's the one none of us have had before, and this is the one you said you've had before. So for those that can read, should I do this one next? Those that can read Chinese, you get a. I'll do this one next. All right. This is actually the reason I ordered from Domino's.
Do this.
For those of you who haven't run yet, I don't know if we lost Magas early or not. We might have.
Yes, peaches.
Peaches and chicken. I'm not sure if it's smoked chicken or what. Let me turn.
I think it says smoked chicken. I mean, like the Chinese says smoked chicken.
Let me see if I can turn the lights down on this thing just to give you a little less.
It was my grandpa's birthday, I think a week ago, and my grandpa loves pizza, specifically Hawaiian. So we ordered like a Hawaiian Supreme that came with peaches and roast and like sausage and chicken and pineapple. So yeah, shout out to
nightmare.
Georgia.
That's pizza nightmare there, right? Like, I on purpose avoided pineapple, which by the way is quite hard to do here. Like on the menu option, there's like 10 pizzas, 3 or 4 are gonna have some variation of pineapple in them. So yeah, peaches. So this is the whole reason I ordered Domino's, just so I can have. I can honestly say I've never had peach on a pizza that wasn't a dessert pizza. Now dessert pizzas come, you have like cherry and chocolate and some fruit ones. I get that, but this is on an actual true like entree item, not meant for dessert.
Right.
It's got some kind of white sauce too. If you look at the cross section, cross section. There's obviously
Is it like a sweet? Is it like a Miracle Whip?
I don't know. There's no red sauce on it. It's just the cheese
Sometimes
hits the bread. I don't know. Let's find out.
Sometimes they put like Thousand Island sauce as their dressing. I mean, as their base.
It smells smoky.
What's the verdict, boss? This is the shout out to Georgia pizza. Peaches. You know what's funny? I don't like cooked pineapple, but I can do grilled peaches.
Grilled peaches are good.
Grilled peaches are very good. Custard and peaches on a pizza. That's Herman. My goodness.
All right. So definitely not heavy. There's some sort of like creamy Alfredo-ish
Right.
kind
Okay.
of sauce on here.
That sounds like it kind of works.
The peaches are sweet. The Alfredo's got a little bit of sweetness to it also. Then you got the cheese. And then the smoked chicken. The smoked chicken can be stronger. I mean, I see what they're trying to do here.
Mm-hmm.
It's interesting. It's not as terrible as I thought. I was expecting but I will not be ordering this one again. It's on there's probably 50 pizzas I could think of ordering above this one. One more bite for good luck.
Yeah. And it's probably those canned peaches too. I don't discriminate. I still like them.
And I can dip it in corn soup and just make it perfect.
Oh yeah, dude. That's what I've been. That's what I did earlier. I took a slice. Producer was sitting next to me, looking at me like.
Yeah.
I took my whole slice of pizza with Tabasco on it and everything. I dipped it in my mushroom soup.
No, Herman, not black sesame and beef. Although I did pass up some of the beef ones. They have some interest. They have like
man.
Pizza Hut's always doing some weird stuff too. They do like a lot of Japanese style pizza here. Like
Yes,
a
yeah,
lot.
same thing. Like I think it's seasonal here. Like during winter months and summer months, they'll do like a lot of Japanese style stuff,
Mhm.
and then during spring, they do some weird like smoked salmon kind of Nordic kind of stuff.
See,
Yeah.
you have a definite like more international culture there. So I think they reach out a little farther. Here, everything kind of stays. I think Taiwan's very focused. Like you'll grab into the West a little bit, but go a little more generic.
Mm-hmm.
And then they'll grab a lot of Japan, tons of Japanese. So you'll have like teriyaki, you'll have like takoyaki. I don't think I've had any takoyaki pizza. I've seen the Pizza Hut does do a takoyaki one, but yeah, Pizza Hut really has the weirder stuff. I just opted
Right.
because I wanted to get this peach pizza because I was like, peach and smoked chicken, okay. It's like on the and it's one of their I think standards. I think they have it all the time. So I mean, obviously people are ordering this thing. I mean, it's not terrible. It's just not me.
So, the last time that there was like a weird takoyaki thing in town is when KFC did the takoyaki popcorn chicken. I wanted to get it so bad for that one episode that we did.
I'm not gonna lie, that actually sounds pretty good. It's like all the sauces and everything
Yes.
go on takoyaki, but you replace the actual fried octopus ball, right?
Yeah, with the
chicken.
piece of popcorn chicken.
I'm
It
thinking
sounds so good.
That actually would work. 'Cause you got like the mayonnaise and you got like the seaweed powder and you got like
Yeah.
all the flavors. You get the bonito flakes put on top and the like that sounds pretty freaking
It
good.
sounds pretty good.
I was
But then
expecting
again,
that. There's no bonito flakes on the pizza I had. There's no that. To be honest,
I
if
think
they
that's
would
a
have
deal
gone
breaker.
more octopus and bonito flake or just bonito flakes to bring up that seafood flavor, I think that would have been a far better because it was more moist because it had like the mayonnaise on it. This
Right.
peach one's actually quite dry. Not the best. I feel like I need to dip it. Bubble tea pizza. They do have bubble tea pizza occasionally. There are a few places around here that still do that. So
Private Bumpkin's making pancakes right now.
peach pancakes, maybe.
Blueberry's my thing.
Spice.
Or
Blueberry,
raspberry.
chocolate.
Raspberry is
chip
also good too.
pancakes.
Low key. Yeah.
So,
Anyways, back on the pizza.
yeah. So wait, producer, do you want peach pizza? I just get this. Not even like. Don't even look at me. It's just like the back of the back of the head and the hand waving. Like no. So
All right, so no time like the
crust,
present.
the best part about the peach pizza is just eating the crust.
Yep. The stuffed crust is good. It is low key one of the better pizza inventions. Here it is. This is the lasagna, the wild card.
Yeah. Well, based on the wings.
Look, again, at least the wings, they said it was spicy wings. They weren't spicy at all, but at least there was a description for it. The pasta, they said spaghetti bolognese. So I knew what it was. This, they literally just said lasagna. So what does lasagna mean?
Served in the same tin.
I know. All right.
All right.
What the? It's a cream colored lasagna.
Where they put bechamel sauce on top? It looks like.
I don't know what they put on. Okay, let's
Yeah,
see.
hit it. Is that like a bechamel or something? Canadian pizzas. Anybody ever put maple syrup on pizza? Maple syrup and Canadian ham.
Yo, what the hell?
Is it Alfredo?
No, it's. Oh my god. Okay,
show me.
So the edge of the pizza is mashed potatoes.
Huh? Wait. The edge of the lasagna is mashed
Yeah,
potatoes.
sorry. Yeah, the edge of the lasagna here is a mashed potato edge, like crust. Oh, you'll like this, producer. Hang on, I gotta go off screen real quick. Here you
Is
go.
it like it's
Here.
definitely not traditional? That's for
No.
sure.
Oh, okay, so all right,
Yeah,
let me.
I'm with E-House. I'm with Freedom.
Oh,
I'm like, yeah, it's like this is 10,000
oh,
watt.
there's the lasagna. Okay, so let me take
Mashed
that.
potato?
Yeah, there's mashed potato on the side, and then
What the?
then there's lasagna in the middle.
Is there meat? Was that meat sauce or nothing?
Yeah,
Just tomato?
yeah. There's hang on.
All right, try it.
Mm.
Mashed potato.
So, hang on. I gotta.
Stu says the Irish boys have entered the chat. So,
Let me turn down the lights a little bit.
yeah. Oh yeah. I get the.
So,
Dude, that looks terrible. That
Yeah.
looks the most like unappetizing.
this looks like just so weird. Like, dude. Okay,
That
this is
looks
the weirdest.
so bad.
So, oh, there. Here, let me give you a cross section. So there is like the.
As the what is that sauce? It's just like
Jesus, I don't know what it
Oh.
is. It is. So this is what you'll get as a bite. I mean, to be honest, the sauce isn't all that bad. What really throws me off is the fact that the crust is mashed potatoes. This is almost like like that garlic white sauce you get.
like a, it's like an Alfredo or something. Yeah.
Yeah, like, but not so much. It's like, it's literally if someone took soft garlic and mashed the crap out of it,
Okay.
and then you whip it up with some cream, and then you put some more garlic salt in it.
Okay.
So it's literally garlic flavored cream.
And Wiki says the white sauce tastes like corn soup.
No, it doesn't, but it's funny.
Hang on. Let me emulate what you're eating right now. Hang on. Let me just put this cheese in that.
Okay, I
Oh,
think I know what
tastes the
the
same.
producer wants now.
No potatoes though. Well, actually, that made it better. Surprisingly, it made the peach pizza better.
There. I think the producer found what.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. It's like I was thinking shepherd's pie when he said mashed potatoes. I was like, shepherd's pie? What?
No, it's so weird. Like,
I can honestly say
remember-
I've never had lasagna that contained mashed potatoes.
so here's the thing, right? So I'm old enough to remember this. Pizza Hut in Hong Kong actually did the same concept a while ago, where they actually had on the outside of the outside of your lasagna to be filled with a really creamy mashed potato, and then they would put the lasagna in the middle, and then they would bake it. But the thing was, they never had this weird cream sauce on the top
So
of it.
okay, it's gonna be a bechamel. That's what it's called, right? Because I was saying earlier. So it's basically like milk, flour, butter, salt, and pepper, right? You can add some cheese to it if you want to kick it up, but the bechamel is that. So it sounds like they did the butter, flour, milk, salt, pepper, which is that really runny sauce, and then what you're thinking of, and they
Whatever-
added garlic to it.
Yeah, whatever this is, I swear to God, it just tastes like cream and garlic. Producer, am I right? Yeah, is my and potatoes.
Yeah, potatoes. Oh my god.
Well, she is a potato girl. I mean, she'll get. I swear to God, she's probably born Irish. But
Okay.
anyways, neither here nor there.
I'm gonna cleanse the palate. You probably should too, because I've got my last one coming up.
Numero dos.
From Napoli Pizza.
Wait.
The
Before you
birth
do that,
of
before you do that,
gourmet. I'm teasing.
before you do that, I'm gonna go get my second beer.
All right,
and
you
I'll
go
be right
get
back.
that, and I'm
Yeah,
gonna tease.
You keep teasing.
So this is there's smaller pizza. Now they have a larger one, so I could get personal pan size this one. Obviously heavier. This one is quite interesting. They had to write in what it is on the box. Like that's, they don't even have like a section for it. Now, I'm gonna start with the ingredients, but I'm gonna need probably the producer's help because there was more ingredients than that. Oh, bitter melon on pizza. Oh my god, Hochi, no way. That would be it. Okay, so this one is I'll just show it to you because it looks innocuous. It looks
Oh, it looks
harmless,
nice.
right?
Yeah.
Okay, so the description is
Yes.
a almond
Oh,
peanut
oh, man.
butter chicken pizza. So there are actually, let me go ahead and pull. slivered almonds.
What?
That's
Oh my
slivered.
God.
That's a slivered almond. And there's more toasted ones. That's a mushroom. So there's definitely mushroom on here. So far I've got almond. So the slivered almonds, mozzarella cheese, chicken of sorts. I don't know yet. Mushroom, and I think it's a peanut butter sauce. Like the
My
sauce
dear God.
base. When I saw this, because I was going through, I was like, Napoli, okay, they got some really good stuff. They got some normal things, whatever. Then I saw this.
Normal
and
things,
I was
and
like,
then bam,
I was like, I have to order this.
almond peanut butter chicken.
Almond peanut butter chicken pizza. I was like, okay, this is gonna happen. I got to do this. Nothing's worse than that bitter tea from episode 7 or whatever the heck it was we were on. Oh my gosh, man. Oh, all right.
That's right. I think you drank that bitter tea. Everything's not that bad. From
No,
now on.
there's like, I think maybe like live scorpions are probably the only thing I wouldn't. Okay, for sure. All I'm getting is peanut butter.
This is the final boss for people who get upset about pineapple on pizza.
Yes, this really is. Oh God, help me! The final boss. Yeah, the Italian army
Yeah,
is
the
bringing up the
Italians.
Taiwan. Oh my God! All right. Oh, let's walk.
Does it work? No, not so much.
I'm not getting any almond.
Okay.
Like chicken thigh,
Okay.
peanut butter and cheese, and bread.
Chicken thigh, peanut butter, and bread. Is it stuffed crust at least?
No,
Oh, no.
there's
Oh,
no
no.
reward.
Oh,
There's
no.
no reward at the end.
It's just pain.
There's no reward at the end. I'm gonna do it again. Look. Oh, onion. Sorry.
Oh, wow. Oh, something normal. The lack of stuffed crust is probably a mercy. Imagine what they stuff in there. That's so true.
Anchovy. Right in the crust.
Yikes. I mean, look, I love anchovies on my pizza, but I just could not imagine anchovy with that.
Okay, I hope you all appreciate the things I go through. Between the bitter tea and this, the things I do for you.
Whenever the borders open, like, we got to get together in Taiwan and we got to do like the greatest hits of the weird food that we've done on
In
the
person,
show.
yeah.
In person in Taiwan. We got to do an episode which is just like the food's greatest hits with a shot of the bitter tea and then those weird pizza.
No, you're
and
drinking
whatever.
the bitter tea. I'm
Oh,
holding
yeah.
the camera. I'm not doing
We're
that
gonna-
BS anymore.
I thought
I'm
we were
done.
gonna do this
that
live,
Ship,
like,
that ship is
right there.
sailed. It's over. Mm-mm.
Put it in a
Now-
shot glass. I'll take it.
I tell you what would make this good. There's just almond. I'll grab some almonds. What would improve this if they went like a peanut butter satay chicken. Like that route,
Okay.
right? If they went that direction and they added those like
yeah.
those like the spices with satay with the peanut butter and they went that route, they went down that path
Yeah.
and threw those spices on top of the peanut butter, I think this would be way
True.
more
Yes.
salvageable. I think it'd be doable.
for sure. Yeah.
And, again, it's not terrible. It's just like
Maybe-
basically, I did a descending order of pizza. Like the seafood pizza was the beginning, and I know that's like I love pepperoni. It's like off the chart, right? It's like the seafood. It was just like this mad descent into pizza hell, the whole way down, ending with this one,
The final boss.
Yeah, it's the final, as Eric said, the final boss. Jeez. Oh, let me go back to that stuffed crust piece I had left over. Oh.
Cleanse your palate. Cleanse your palate.
No. Producer's got to try this. Come on over. Producer has to try it.
Oh man.
Get a fresh piece. Lots of chicken. Get the one with lots of chicken.
Yeah, the producer is saying, actually the bitter tea is not that bad. No, I just don't trust your taste anymore. She did the
I need expression. I need expression. Look this way. Look this way. It's the same face I made. Exactly the same face I made. All right. That was $229 in tea. So $8-9 US.
$8-9 too much.
Yeah. That one might feed the neighborhood dog here later on, if they'll have it.
Yeah. Oh man, even if the neighborhood dogs is like, no, thank you.
Yeah, they'll be like,
Then, really?
yeah.
They're gonna look at you like, really, Lawai? Really?
Trying
What
to
do I
kill
look
me?
like to you?
Is this poison?
Do I look like a dog?
I'm not falling for this again. Yeah, Orion to the rescue. I gotta say, that's the
Yes.
So there you go. I've ended my.
You've braved
adventure.
through it. Yeah. You know, I wish that there was more kind of funky stuff at Pizza Box, but I think the funkiest thing I've had in a while was definitely that lasagna. I don't. I was not prepared.
I don't know what wins.
For whatever
Honestly,
that was.
the almond, chicken, mushroom, onion, peanut butter pizza, or your lasagna.
Lasagna, whatever it was. Jesus.
God.
But hey, the producer likes it, you know?
Hey, if you just come into it thinking this is a meal, not lasagna, it might be different. If you just like approach it from a different angle.
Yes.
But you can't approach pizza from a different angle. Like you look at it, you see it like you're like anchored. It's pizza, right? So you're just like,
Yes.
and you can't get your mind out of it.
Very true. Herman was saying the Pizza Project in Central. Actually, the Pizza Project in Admiralty, Herman, friend of ours is the manager there. So whenever you get out of quarantine, then we can go. Oh, by the way, Herman's in Hong Kong.
Herman's back in Hong Kong?
He's in COVID jail. So
Oh, he's in
whenever-
COVID jail for what?
yeah.
14 days still?
No, 21 plus 8.
Wait, 21 plus 8?
C.
No bueno. Muy mal. Wow, that is really bad, man.
Yep.
21 plus 8. So you're doing a full month almost.
Pretty much.
A leap year month. A leap year February month.
Exactly.
Wow. Here, for Chinese New Year, by the way, they've made an announcement because of the number of quarantine rooms. I think they have like 25,000 quarantine rooms, give or take,
Right.
available in either government facilities or hotels that are participating in the quarantine hotel program. Because you can't do both. If you're going to host quarantine, you can't host regular guests,
Right.
which makes a whole lot of sense, right?
Of course.
And it was 14 days, mandatory in one of these two things. They have announced that because of Chinese New Year this year, they're going to be moving to a 10 plus 4. So 10 days in a quarantine hotel plus 4 in a private home, as long as you have your own room.
Right.
You can stay in. Also, if you travel with somebody, if you're traveling with them, you can actually do the hotel together and the homestay together too.
Okay.
That is the
So-
big change.
So if you're
for
in your
Taiwan.
own room, you can be like, all right, we have Auntie Susan coming over to say hi. Say hi from beyond the door, Mark. Kong, kong, kong. 恭喜发财, Auntie Susan.
Yep.
From behind the door.
Yeah.
God, it's prison.
Yeah.
Anyways,
But if you get
Japan,
here soon
did you
enough,
hear
you
what
can.
they announced though?
What?
Business travel as of I think this week, is 3 days.
3-day quarantine, you can go
3-day quarantine.
for business. I
Japan.
knew they were
For-
announcing they were changing
for business and students. So all you need is like whatever you're traveling for business, you have a letter that says yes, you're traveling in for business, and then the business will be responsible for you. 3 days. That's all you need.
Interesting. Is there a limit to your stay?
Masaki.
Yeah. Is there a limit to your stay? Like how many?
I don't think so. For the most part, Masaki needs to send letters.
Yeah. Just copy and paste, like just photo, like send them a blanket to everybody. Just have it on like a file share.
Yeah.
The problem there is when you return, you're stuck.
Yeah. That is the thing. So I think it's just, I think there's certain countries that are easier to deal with, like, the US. I don't think they care, so
Well,
like,
no, the U.S. now is doing. You have to be on the list. Basically, they're opening up to other countries that were previously restricted, but you have to be
Right.
fully vaccinated to return at this point.
Right.
And
Well, I
take a
think
COVID test. Yeah.
to be honest, I think like going to other people's countries, I feel like that was inevitable.
Yeah,
Like
I mean, it's
we
like,
all knew that was coming, right?
right. I mean, if you're a guest in a country, there are rules, right?
Yeah,
Absolutely. And I totally agree to that. Like, but I also too, I think there's a lot of countries that, if it's your home country, then it's different, right? I think for the States, I wouldn't have to. I mean, I like fair and by. I've got my second shot. I'm done. I've got my vaccine
exactly.
fully. But I think UK US reopens today. Oh, I don't know. I don't know if I have much comment about that one. UK
could be worse.
Yeah, it could be worse. I don't know. I
Could be worse.
got a lot of friends from UK. Some in the chat right now. But man, the UK is like, I don't know what it is, like the testing ground for new variants. It's like, hey, the new variants are like, oh, we're gonna eat some fish and chips, some bangers and mash. We're gonna have some other things. We're gonna have some mushy peas, and we're gonna incubate and change our variant. So,
yep. I don't know. It is what it is, and I feel like right now the vaccines thing is like it's just a business decision. If you want to go, if you need to do it, then you need to do it for that.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
For me,
I didn't want to get it.
I had to for me is like absolutely not even a no brainer just because I have to travel.
Yeah,
right?
Same thing.
You and
I
both
knew that
for a
this was
job.
going to come.
Yeah, and it's like I got to get it. I'm gonna get the first one that's internationally approved. That's available to me. I did.
I think work also kind of got ahead of this in a very logical way too. Like we talked about this early on, and work actually wanted to encourage us to go get it simply because we deal with a lot of people on a daily basis. A lot of interaction with outside people, suppliers. We have people who ship things to us, couriers. It just adds a little bit extra security for a lot of people that may not be super healthy or may not have a super high immune system.
Well, from a boss standpoint too, I mean,
exactly.
You're any boss of a company is gonna be thinking, I want to try to keep business continuity. I want to keep the business going. I mean, how do we go from pizza to like business discussion here? But, but again, I think at the end of the day is like, it's all about, like everybody can make their own decision about this. For me, my personal decision was I want to travel and I know I have to have this, and it was a no brainer. It was like done,
Yep.
So,
Yep. So back to pizza. When you usually go get pizza, what is your go-to pairing? What do you, for drinks?
For drinks? I was going to say what kind of pizza I get. I'll start with the pizza I get.
Okay, we'll start with the pizza.
If I could pick, usually go with the meat lovers, maybe a pepperoni if I'm feeling like a purist. If it's New York, if it's true, like proper, like a New York slice, like a New York folded up, like legit, there's a couple, I would say pretty solid New York style pizza places. There's one, it's Joey's House of Pizza in Nashville, Tennessee, and Manny's is his cousin. They both have it. I think Joey's, sorry, Manny, Joey's better. They're both from New York. And they're the kind of place, if you don't know what you want when you're in the front of the line and you got there, it's like, get to the back of the line right now. Like, he'll kick you to the back. It's that kind of place.
Yeah,
and
very New York.
You got to go cheese. Maybe if you're feeling wild, pepperoni, you got to go cheese. Like, for me, it's cheese. Dump some more cheese on top from the shaker and then throw some oregano on there to make it.
Oh, yeah.
That's my deal. And then fold that sucker in half with the grease just
everywhere. 100%. 100%.
But if I'm going to go to like a pizza place, I might go Meat Lovers or Domino's. Like, here's my ultimate delivery. Domino's, thin crust, pepperoni, bacon.
Oh, yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. You know what I've always thought was a very underappreciated one, other than the seafood, was the chicken bacon ranch.
Oh, chicken bacon ranch is, that's a very American.
Very good. That's very good. Yeah, very American. Very good.
It's super American. Yeah, the ranch sauce, because you can't really find ranch in Asia.
You tell anybody, the first time I told the producer that I love chicken bacon ranch, she looked at me like, okay, one, why chicken and bacon? Two, who puts ranch on their pizza? Clearly, you've never been to the Midwest.
Yeah, Midwest. This is a very Midwest. Like even like the South. You'll find it in Nashville, like too, where I'm from, in Tennessee. It's you can find that for sure. The chicken bacon ranch.
Yeah,
sure.
yeah.
Sometimes they go wild. They put like lettuce on top. I'm not a fan of that. I think it's just
me neither.
Chicken bacon
like
ranch, done. Maybe onion if you want to go wild. Although I usually, if I'm gonna do, I said Meat Lovers, but probably pepperoni, mushroom, onion is the jam. If I'm gonna really, if you said you have to pick 3 toppings, that's it. 2 toppings, pepperoni and bacon, or pepperoni mushroom. I
Yeah.
could do those.
Yeah. Yeah. I think my dad and I we had one that we really bonded over, which was sausage, onion, and anchovy.
Mm.
Very good, very good, with a very very kind of light uh, marinara
Yeah.
sauce on it. Yeah, thin crust, very good, very
Mm.
good. But
Wait. Magnolia Baker, Two Boots. Where are you? Two Boots Pizza. Where are you at, man?
to what?
See, wait. Two Boots is like Magnolia Baker. Are you in Nashville? Oh, it's NYC combo. I was like, wait, Magnolia Bakery. I was like, okay, Two Boots Pizza. All right. Because there's a Two Boots place. There's Two Boots in Nashville too. I was like, what are you talking about? There's a lot of good pizza places in
Yeah,
Tennessee.
late
All over.
lately, what I've been really digging is when the producer and I we went to the pizza project. They had one, I forgot the name, but it was almost like a breakfast pizza where they had this really nice strip of bacon with a quail egg in the middle.
Oh.
And then they would and they bake it. It is so good because it comes out and the egg is nice and runny
It's
and
like
the
the yolk
bacon's
of the
still
egg is still
crispy.
like yellowy
Yeah,
and like you
yeah,
crack it and
yeah.
it's kind of everywhere.
It's
Oh.
really good. It's really, really good.
Where was I at that had an egg on pizza? It was so good too. Like where they put the fried egg in the middle, like on the smaller,
Yeah.
like that monstrosity of that. I don't want to talk about the peanut butter bomb. They put an egg on it and like you crack it and the egg, the yellow, just like the yolk of the egg just runs everywhere. Oh,
Yes, so good. So good. Yeah. If I can't get any, like it's hard in Hong Kong. There's some very good pizza places, but you have to go look for actively
yeah.
search for them, and it's a lot of hit and miss because there's a lot of pizza places here that the pizzas look great. They look great.
Mm-hmm.
Like I like to go to a place called Paisanos. That's where I thought pizza always bring people together. They only said they were New York style pizza. They didn't say they were New York pizza, but it's just the key word. Us in the airsoft industry knows the key word style.
Yeah. Or like, I'll tell you this: Detroit pizza is pretty good. If you've never had that, that's
The
worth a
square
shot.
ones, right?
Yeah, but it's kind of Detroit's like a spin off Chicago style. So if you like Chicago style pizza where they put the sauce on top,
Yeah.
super deep dish, like one slice is like 180 grams of fat, and I'm not exaggerating this.
Yeah, you're right.
Like Pizzeria Uno, right? For those of
Yeah.
you who've ever been to Chicago, Pizzeria Uno, you get like a personal, like this big.
Yeah.
And it comes out and they bring it like a tongs. It's still in the cast iron where they just cooked it. And there's so much butter that they've fried. Like so the crust is like this freaking deep. So it like
Yeah.
goes way down, and then they put all the cheese and the toppings down below, and then they dump the sauce on top.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
in the oven with it, right? But the crust is like a stick of butter. And I'm not exaggerating, per personal pan. And I'm
Yeah.
not lying. I think it's like 100 and it's over 100 fat grams per personal pizza.
Ugh.
The calories are off the chart. These things like peg I mean, like it's 2 meals. Like you eat this
Yeah.
and you're done for the day. Like you've hit
Yeah.
all your numbers, right?
That's so true.
Your macros are done,
Yeah.
except you haven't hit your protein number.
Nope. Yeah, it's a pie. That's literally a pie. You're right, Herman. That's definitely a pie.
But Detroit's similar. It's like a less fatty version of the Chicago.
Yeah. The barbecue place here serves Detroit style pizza. It's so
Really?
funny. Their combination is Detroit style pizza with Kansas City style barbecue.
Huh?
It's a really weird combo.
That's a
So I took
weird
the-
combo, yeah.
Yeah. So I took the boys like on my football team to go have it. Man, it's like early this year. That's the last time we've been there. So we've been there, and then the only other person with me that kind of knows about barbecue is my buddy Barry, because he's from Florida, and so we're talking about barbecue and stuff like that, and like Barry asked him, so hey, what hot sauce do you have? They said they have regular hot sauce, they have Kansas City style hot sauce because they're raving about like their Kansas City style brisket and their barbecue.
Yeah.
And then Barry goes, but you guys are also serving Detroit style pizza.
Yeah.
I was like, okay. Not trying to knock it. It's good, but like the combo is a little weird.
Hang on, I'm looking right now on Pizzeria Uno. On the
All right.
Numero Uno pizza, per slice,
Yes, per slice.
per slice, there's 6 in a pizza. And by the way, this is an individual. The individual pizza has 6 slices. Okay, I'm not talking like pizza. I'm not talking
Right.
pizza. I'm talking pizza.
Yeah,
6
a
slices.
pie.
Like no, it's It's your personal pan. It's the size of those small ones I had earlier, right? Each
Yeah.
slice, 300 calories. 19
How
grams
many?
of
Wait, how many calories?
300 per slice times 6. In that.
Well,
19 grams of fat per slice, 4 of which are saturated.
well.
Your sodium is 540 times 6. Carb, 20 times 6. Yeah.
Oh man.
Hey, 9 grams of protein, though. Probably from the cheese.
Hey, is that times 6 too, or that's
Yes.
total?
No, it's times 6. Everything's times
Oh,
6.
oh, goodness gracious.
So if you do the Chicago meat market one where they put all the meats on, it's 24 grams of fat in each slice. 26 in the Chicago Classic. And these are the personal size. It's nuts, man. It's absolutely nuts. So
Oh, man.
if you want to go to
God
their
bless
full
America.
size, like a large pizza, a slice of pizza has one slice. If you get the meat market, it has 42 grams of fat in a single slice of pizza and 680 calories. That's Chicago pizza for you right there.
Yep. God bless America.
Yep. But you got to try it. I'm absolutely.
You
You can
do.
get it at the airport if you ever connect through Chicago.
Yeah, you can.
You can grab this. There's a couple places to do it. There's also Pizzeria Uno in there. You can actually, a lot of grocery stores sell the frozen Pizzeria Uno now. You can get. It's kind of branched out. Not the same as going there. But if you are going to Chicago Airport, again, this is a little sidebar since we're talking pizza. Pizzeria Uno, a Chicago dog, and then before you leave, go get you some popcorn. And
They're all in that same terminal. They're all in the same
and
terminal.
you got to get the caramel cheese combo popcorn.
Yeah,
So-
that is so true. That is so true. Again, allow me to say, my dumbass, I was looking at the popcorn, and it was so funny because my gate to fly from Chicago to XNA to Fayetteville was right next to it. And I was like, I looked at it, I was like, would it be so good to bring my family some popcorn from Chicago?
I always do it.
And-
If I
and then-
transfer
and then I
through,
hear-
I will bring it to my sister every single time.
Then I hear the flight attendant say, flight for Fayetteville, Arkansas, boarding in blah, blah, blah. If your ticket number is so and so and so. I'm like, well, I guess I got a board. I sit on the plane. I was like, popcorn.
Done. Garrett's popcorn. Don't get
Every
the other one.
time I
Don't
do
get
it.
the other one. Get the Garrett's.
Yeah,
Always
Garrett's,
get the
yeah. Yeah, we have so many Garrett's here now. They're in the subway.
Huh?
Yeah.
Like,
Like
legit.
Montauk subway station.
But they're legit
Garrett's.
Garrett's.
Yeah, Garrett's.
Really?
There's like one in Montauk subway station. There's one in Causeway Bay subway station. There's one in IFC Mall.
So you get
There's
Garrett's in
one
Hong Kong?
Yeah, there's like 4 of them. Oh, and there's also like one in Shatin.
Wow.
Yeah, there's 4 or 5 of them.
Hey,
here
next time you come visit here for real and quarantine's finally lifted, you better be bringing me some Garrett's.
now. Yeah,
man.
I'll bring you like a
Garrett's
whole
mix.
care pack.
Give me a
Yeah,
Garrett's
yeah.
mix. That's all.
Yeah,
That's all I
got
ask.
you. I got you.
So it's sweet and salty, yeah. So it's like half of it's cheddar cheese, like so it's like the cheddar coated popcorn, right? Like not
Yeah.
the hard shell. And the other half is the caramel corn, so it's actually got the hard shell. It's
Yeah.
so freaking good. It doesn't sound. For those of you who had never had it, you're gonna be like, huh? Because I was like, huh? When I first
Yeah.
heard about it. No.
They're also great by themselves,
Mhm.
mind you. Like the caramel. You know when you go to like the in Hong Kong at least, you go to the movie theaters and you have caramel popcorn in the movie theaters. It's freaking disgusting. Like to be honest, it's not very good because it always sits too long and it gets soggy and it loses its crunch and it's just weird.
Here it's good. Here
like,
they do it.
you
Not
have-
caramel, but it's a sweet popcorn.
Yeah. So in Hong Kong, I can't believe I'm saying this. Thank God for COVID, because it made all of their popcorn super fresh.
Oh, because they have to cook it on.
They have to cook it on demand, like
Oh.
almost on demand. So sometimes when we walk past sometimes when the office used to be where it used to be, right? They opened the movie theater across the road from the old office.
Oh no! You could go across
So
and get it.
You could go across and get fresh popcorn. And I
Because
used to do
pro
this a
tip,
couple
you can
times.
always buy from the movie theater
Yeah.
food and leave. You don't have to go into
Exactly.
the theater. Like you don't have to pay for a ticket. You can go get food and walk out.
Yeah. Yes, Herman. The one is next to IFC City Super. Exactly. That's the one.
Yep. Awesome.
Yeah. Also, they opened a really nice coffee place next to that one as well. It's fantastic. I mean, it's expensive ass coffee, but it's good coffee.
I found a good coffee
Yeah.
place here. They whip they whip the milk before they make your latte. They like put
You
it in
know.
like a milkshake blender, but it's just the milk part. They don't do the whole thing, and so it's like half. It's like milk, warm like the hot milk, and then like the froth part because like the milkshake blender like frothed it into like this cream, and then they drop the shots in.
Yeah. So do you know who is a really good coffee maker?
Who?
Max.
Max? Oh, you know what? I can believe Max. His attention to
Dude,
detail. He's
he
a mutual friend
is.
and a coworker of Mark's.
Yeah. Max
Lives in
has
Ohio.
been whip. He convinced the boss man to buy an espresso machine.
Yeah, you told us about the
Yeah,
Nespresso last. But
exactly.
Max seems like the pour over kind of guy.
Oh, he's got like, you know how Nespresso has like that one little side thing for you to mix
Yeah,
the
it's got the
milk.
little weird thing you
Yeah.
do hot and cold.
So
And all, yeah, the
because
milk.
that was that part was part of the old Nespresso machine from the old office. It broke. So Max was like, okay, don't throw out the whole thing. Keep this.
Oh, so keep
And
the
so
milk frother.
keep
Yeah.
the milk frother. So he's there now frothing milk and making coffee and like he's the one recommending, oh, you should try this one. And this one's really good too. And they got this one's a good blend
The
of
different
this.
colored, the different
Yeah.
colored pods. Yeah.
So, hey guys, we're doing another order. Who wants some capsules? And I swear to God, we're gonna be like Nespresso's top customer real soon.
Yeah, they're gonna be like you have like a gold card or something.
Oh, I think Max did do some. We did use a grinder, and we used to churn back in the day when we were at the old place. But get this, so Max is in the coffee. Our Hong Kong local salesperson, she grinds her own coffee. Our accounting team, both of the ladies grind their own coffee and makes their own cold brew over the weekends. Yeah, we've all kind of collectively jumped onto this coffee train at the office. So like that's one thing I feel like very proud to say now. Every time anyone comes to visit the office, y'all say like I want coffee. You're gonna get some really good coffee.
It's like you're like Starbucks has nothing on.
Oh, nothing on the
your
Red
office.
Wolf office.
Yeah, the Red Wolf office.
Nothing. Yeah. I mean, sometimes like I hate to sound really snobby about this, but sometimes I purposely force myself to go drink instant coffee just to kind of keep myself grounded.
Yeah, to give you like that baseline, so you like
Yeah,
your
exactly.
taste doesn't escalate too much.
Yeah, the Red Wolf roast coming soon.
Red Wolf
Speaking
roast.
of which, I've had
That's
some
not a
of the
bad
guys
idea,
from Europe.
actually.
Yeah, I know. I've had some of the guys from Europe send us over some coffee, and to be honest, really good. Sad that we're not at a place that we can sell it because it also requires a bunch of other
Export, yeah, if it's
certification and so
food,
forth.
yeah, it's
We
hard.
can't exactly sell it on our website, but like, huge thanks to them. They gave us some really good coffee. It sounds like I need to visit the Red Wolf office. You do.
Yeah,
Whenever quarantine is done, we'll make it happen.
yeah. You like do
The
airsoft.
Schmetterling edition.
You have different levels, like the M82 blend, where it's just like triple caffeine. You can have
Yeah,
it'd be like
that's
Black Rifle. It'd be like BRCC.
that's right. That's right. Just not as cool.
So that's cool. Yeah,
It's not as cool. The M82 6mm
6mm edition. Yeah, or if you were to go like 8mm. Oh,
Oh wow.
so
4.5 has to be decaf.
yeah, jeez, 12 gram.
Oh,
12
man.
gram to 0.12 gram.
Yeah, that's right.
That's the decaf. And you got the
Oh,
point.
man.
Yeah, actually, you would do it by weight. So like 0.40 is like
Oh,
the heavy
true,
dark blend.
true,
So your
true.
blends would shift on a scale from like a 0.12, which is the
Yeah.
lightest roast, all
Yeah,
the way to
yeah.
like a 0.43 or 0.46, which is like the heaviest roast.
Yes.
Or you can go like,
That's
and we can have a special edition like 0.88 blend. So
You
it's-
better hurry up and patent this
I
idea
know.
before it
Can we
gets
delete
out.
this? Can we delete this part of the show out? So
Man, yeah, dude. Do we have any questions or what's Chad talking about lately? I mean, in the last little bit of time.
about why Americans are so big because of the pizza size. Let's see. Yeah. Oh, Chicago deep dish. Those pizza skins. Yeah. Pizza skins are pretty dang good too, man. They do have some.
Mm-hmm.
I can never bring myself to eat anything else there because, well, by the time you eat a personal pizza, you've hit your calorie
Yeah.
limit for the day. Like, absolutely. Like, I will save my stomach if I know I'm connecting through Chicago. I'll eat
Yes.
the pizza and I'm done for the day. Like, that's it.
Did you ever go to the sports bar that they have over in the Terminal 2?
Yeah, it's the one. Isn't it the one like in that round out, like
Yeah,
kind of like as you
that's that
connect out
one
through the
sports
terminals?
bar.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Super chill place. Love that. Love that little sports bar.
Yeah. What else? Let's see. Chicken. A lot of pizza chat, man.
Yeah, good. See, pizza did bring people together.
Stubaka said, "It's like I think in discussing the peanut butter pizza, it's like Joey eating Rachel's mixed up cooking thing from Friends." I remember that episode for those of you. By the way, speaking of episodes, so we're going to kind of shift gears now. Is it Inside Job? Inside Job on Netflix. It's an animated
the
series,
cartoon, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Have you started watching that yet?
I know what it is, but here's the thing, right? So the producers live with me for the foreseeable future until the delay gets better. And I swear to God, 90% of what that thing's going to talk about, she's not going to get. So I'm saving that for when I'm probably going to watch myself.
Okay. My producer, actually, it's funny. There's enough like generic, like good, funny humor that it's like good. For you and I, having like that whole like the like being plugged in with all the conspiracy theories, all the some of the like off the wall conspiracy, it's freaking hilarious. So it goes from proper funny to freaking hilarious. And it's incredible. It's like Rick and Morty meets, I don't know, man. It's just it's really good. I tell you, it's absolutely worth a watch. I think we're like episode 6 now, 5 or 6, and it's just so funny. But I think your producer's gonna like it. I think it'd be still worth watching because there's so much low hanging fruit jokes that it's still good if you don't get like the flat Earth stuff or the conspiracy about robot president, like all the stuff's like. There's some stuff that'll little skim, but like you'll skim past the joke where you'll laugh and she'll be like, "Huh?" But all in all, it's still worth it. So totally watch. Yes, Herman, it's a new Netflix show. Just dropped, I think, this last week.
Yeah, I think it was like a couple weeks ago. Like just like two weeks ago. It's not Rick and Morty. It's a cartoon called Inside Job, and the premise is all of these conspiracy theories if they were real.
Well, what it is so the conspiracy, like, it's basically this company called Cognito, not Incognito, Cognito Inc., and they're actually they're kind of like the deep state or whatever you want to call it, right?
Yeah.
So, but it's all real, and they just go to their jobs, like they do their jobs. So like everybody there is like all like managing the world, and they're making fun of all the things that are like supposedly theories, because like some of them are like they've kind of put out there that are bull, but then like some of them are like absolutely real, like, oh, lizard people are real, because like it's like the jokes are open enough and like common knowledge enough that you'll get them. They're good. And then there's some that are like you got to know the minutia, but they're still good.
Yeah, I feel you.
It's freaking, if you like Final Space, this is a winner. This is way funnier than Final Space. It's hilarious. E-House, you're gonna love it. Absolutely love it. Yeah. For sure love it.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, you should watch it. Producer should watch it too. You're both going to laugh.
Yeah. So I think, so what do we call our significant others, our producers? Well, number one, I think it's later when this becomes an audio product, it just makes a little bit more sense for us to just refer to, our significant others as a producer, because it's just, we want to just keep in line with things and constantly refer to, oh, my so-and-so, So I think that's the reason why we just want to keep it like that. Also there's personal life stuff, we just want to keep it where it is.
Yeah. Not too much out there.
I mean, some of you guys know for sure, but when we reach a bigger audience, which I'm pretty sure we will, and I know what I'm saying now, people are going to say, oh, that's what they're talking about. Yeah,
it's just one of those things where you try to really...
Yeah.
Doing this, Mark and I both done this thing for a long time, and this is, right now, we're a very relative, like, incredibly small audience compared to what our other channels are. But overall, there are friends that are in the know. And there are people, like most of you in this group right now are all in the know, right? Like a lot of people are like close enough. Some maybe not so much, but still like in kind of like a little bit of relative understanding. But, still, personal life is personal life, right?
Yeah,
Like,
exactly. And also, like, I don't know how other people look at it, but some people could be like, God, I could just care less if they keep talking about their wife or
yeah,
husband or girlfriend. Like, just every time, like some people get turned off by that,
yeah,
weirdly. It doesn't bother me. I don't care if someone constantly talks about their husband or wives. I think it's kind of sweet. But, we also have to consider, people may not want to hear it or may get roll their eyes or get turned off by it.
yeah.
So just I think that's just the way that we handle that, and I think that's just what
It keeps it more
just makes sense for
professional,
us.
and
Yeah.
it keeps it kind of easier to handle. So,
Yep. Yep. Thanks for the question, though.
yep, nothing's off limits.
Yes, sir.
All right.
So I guess we can give it a try.
I'm catching up on chat.
You guys are really on fire tonight. I wish
Yeah, I know.
Masaki was with us tonight.
I know
Oh,
he's
dude,
not.
That guy, I know what he's doing. He was on vacation.
I know what
actually.
he's doing too. He's on vacation hangover
Yeah.
now.
Yeah, he was on vacation. That guy.
I know what he did.
I
This
shot
last
him a
weekend.
message today. Yeah, I saw him a message today, and I was just checking in on him, and he said like, oh, I'll be posting some stuff soon, So
His stuff's never
You can-
live. It's
you-
never real time.
you
It's
can
always got a
hate me
delay to
then.
it. Yeah. So,
yeah, what a guy.
well,
Vacation
Private
hangover
Bumpkin
is
said
real.
Black Rifle Coffee's doing a brick and mortar shop. Interesting.
They've done several, to be honest.
That is just one of those brands that's
Yeah.
like blown up. Like absolutely blown up in a good way.
They're going public now too.
Really public? Like
Yeah.
public trade public?
Publicly
they've got-
trade.
I wonder what their sales are. I mean, like, again, it's one of those magic things. Sell something where you can build a loyal base. They kind of get addicted to it. Hey, it's coffee, right? We all love caffeine.
Mm-hmm.
And then, like, make it consumable where you
Yep.
have a residual customer base. I mean, it's a great business model. And
Make it a lifestyle,
and
too, you know?
Bumpkin's been saying, he's like, hey, this like, he's actually been our private coffee, BRCC coffee, like, taste tester. It's like, hey, this one's good, this one's not so good, this one has this flavor palette. Like, always, every week, because we always catch,
Love it. Yeah.
it's Mark and I at night, but, like, a lot of you guys are, if you're in the States, it's early in the morning, especially with
Yeah.
daylight savings shift, then we're catching
Oh
you
my
coffee
God,
time.
really?
Yeah.
So is it like an hour back now? Oh, thank God.
No, right now it's, what?
So it would be like 9.
Yeah, it's almost 9, yeah.
9:53.
Yeah.
So almost 10.
Yeah, daylight
Right.
savings just happened, yeah. Like
Oh,
yesterday.
thank
or-
God.
Yeah.
Whew. That means my live show on Wednesday, my time, can go back an hour. Thank you, Jesus.
Get to sleep in a
my
little later,
God.
huh?
Yes.
Yep.
Oh man, good times.
Yep, good times.
Good times.
I think we're pretty good, man. Looking at chat and everything.
Yeah, I think we're
Anything
pretty
else we wanna
good.
grab? I think we've covered all the chat.
I would really love to do an episode where we just kind of talk about coffee and stuff like that. But I feel like we would not be able to sleep.
Yeah, especially us. Like it's
It just
so
wouldn't
late. We're
happen.
like, at 6 in the morning, be like, the coffee buzz is real. There's some
6
actually-
cups in, you're like, oh, what?
There's some pretty good coffee roasters here, actually.
Yeah. The thing about Hong Kong is like it's the coffee roasters here are just like our craft beer scene here.
Mm.
It's really good. Hong Kong craft beer is really full flavor, really good. Their IPAs are fantastic, but the problem is because they're so close to each other, they all end up kind of tasting the same.
Oh,
So, like,
it's
if you
all
have-
one style, it's all
Yeah. So if you've had one, you've almost kind of tasted all of them. They only have very small variations between. If one person does it a certain way, it's only a matter of time if the second brewery does it almost exactly the same.
Hmm.
And I'm not saying it's a bad thing. They taste really good, but they're kind of the same. And the coffee roasters are, very similar. Full flavor, smells good. Everything is so good about it, but it's just so similar from one to the other.
Here it's pretty different. I'd say there's fair change between the different ones. My favorite one is personally Kama coffee.
Yeah.
Which is interesting because if you know VFC, the airsoft company, right?
Yes.
In the same building their factory is. Like VFC's got like big check. Like on one of the floors is actually Kama. They're roasting.
Really?
The roasting's there. Like I was visiting one time and I was there. I was like, why does it smell like coffee roast? Because the smell of coffee roasting is not
Yeah.
the smell of coffee beans. There's a very distinct smell. And I was like, who's roasting coffee here? It's like, oh, hey, down on floor 4, it's Kama. I'm like, no way. Like, there's no sign in the building. It's not written. I guess their company names like in
Yeah.
Chinese names, so I have no idea. I'm like, I love that place. So
Yeah. Yeah. God, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have some of the small rotisseries here, and yeah, it's you find them, you pray to stay in business. you
Yeah.
know? Yeah, there's a few that's really good. Number 9 Coffee in TST East, fantastic. I mean, you're paying almost $100 Hong Kong for 1 cup of AeroPressed something,
Huh?
but yeah, but it's
100 Hong Kong.
good. 100 Hong Kong.
That's well
for
over
it.
10 US dollars.
Yeah, so like I had a cup of Peruvian AeroPress. It was really good. It was really good, but it was like $100.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's big money, man.
It was big
I'll
money.
be honest, man. Here, no lie, and I'll kind of wrap up the coffee topic on this one. Family Mart puts out a pretty legit cup of coffee. I'm not
Really?
gonna lie. Family Mart's coffee is actually, for a convenience store coffee, is better than anything I've had in the States. Hands down.
Nice. And to that, I would say the surprise coffee that I've found is yesterday when we went out for when I went out for a drive with the producer, we found there's a trail here called Luk Kang, which is basically the deer's neck, right?
Okay.
Luk Kang, and it's a very famous place for people to. It's one of the driving roads, right? Windy. It's next to some water, like to a lake, right? It kind of goes up the mountains, beautiful. And there's a store there. There's a little like a mama shop restaurant there, and their iced coffee is really, really good.
Really?
For like a cha chan tang, side of the road cup of coffee. It is excellent.
Really? Interesting.
Yeah, probably the best that I've had in that kind of setting here. So Herman, when you get out, we can go together. So
I couldn't
get out of
imagine
COVID
doing
jail
a
first.
month in COVID jail. Oh my god.
Stay strong, brother. We'll see you at the office.
Yeah. Wow. Good luck, brother.
Yeah. Anyways, I think we've hit everything tonight, like you said.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah. So, what are we gonna talk about next week? Oh, we want to kind of keep it a surprise.
I think we'll keep it a surprise.
Okay.
I got some
Sounds
ideas.
good.
I got some
Fair
ideas.
Fair enough.
But definitely not pizza, and definitely not almond peanut butter chicken onion mushroom pizza.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Oh man.
Yeah.
All right.
Takoyaki, peach, seafood. Stick with the seafood, and that's
Stick with
a
the
bold
seafood.
statement saying stick with the seafood.
Stick with the seafood.
Yeah.
Yep. Stick with the seafood.
And you can enjoy your lasagna.
Yeah, lasagna. Oh, it's done, by the way. It's actually
Done?
there's only a quarter
Wow.
left.
Oh wow.
Yeah, there's only about a quarter left.
Wow. Impressive.
Yeah.
Cool. Bitter
All
melon
right.
pizza.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Sounds
Okay.
good. Well,
Cool.
until next time, everybody. Thank you for
Yeah.
hanging out with us again.
Always.
Oh,
And
wait.
Wait. What?
Anto has a question. Before we go, this
Oh.
daylight saving time stuff. You guys get it? I know US is a few weeks behind.
Yeah, the
I
U.S.
was-
they
I was
changed it.
early
The
today.
U.S. They shifted. They extended or compressed it a few years ago. A handful of years ago, they actually
Yeah.
shifted the date. It was like these dates, and I think they made it shorter or longer. I can't remember. They made it moved it like a week or two each way.
Yeah. Well, don't worry, Anto. To be honest, like we don't have daylight saving times here, right?
No.
So you just gotta reference, whatever is GMT +8 for you, and then we'll be here every night, every Monday at the same time. I usually, when I don't know, I just Google, what time it is in
Yeah.
Hong Kong.
Because we always, but the thing is, it's a good point because we do advertise 9
9 p.m.
Eastern.
9:30. Yeah.
Eastern, 9 a.m. But we actually should be. We really are going to stick 9 p.m. +8 GMT. So
Yeah. So on the Facebook group, I know I post the picture that we have is 9:30, Eastern.
yeah,
In the description, I make sure I always write, GMT +8. So, we may need to just update that graphic, John, if you can shoot
yeah.
me that
I will.
one.
I'll update it and actually say, it's like maybe I'll just update it with some new times based on that. We'll talk about maybe we need to shift because it's gonna be quite early for some people. So
Yeah, we'll see how that goes. We'll see what everybody thinks.
we'll see. Cool.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, man.
We'll figure it out.
Until the next episode, guys. Stay hopped up.
Yep. Stay hopped up, guys. See
Yep.
ya.
Bye.